In fact, sticking towards to Nelamangala itself, BJP workers over there are now protesting, and they're protesting because Bachegowda's full name is not present on the electronic voting machine. Well, you can see it's very clearly written in Kannada over there, but B and Ch is missing. It's just Gowda over present. His initials are clearly present. And because of this, BJP workers are now protesting in Nelamangala. They say that this has been done by rival political parties in order to destroy the chances of their candidate in the Chikbalapura Lok Sabha elections. You can clearly see on the left of your television screen the electronic voting machine. And once more show you, well, there it is. His initials are present. The B and Ch are absent, basically rubbed off over there with the marker, and only Gowda is present. Because of that, BJP workers are now protesting in Nelamangala. Well, a BSP worker was allegedly assaulted by DK Shivkumar's supporters in Kanakpura. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party workers then staged a protest against the Gundagiri. In fact, a BSP worker was allegedly assaulted by DK Shivkumar's supporters in Kanakpura. Aam Aadmi Party workers are now staging a protest against the Gundagiri. Well, sometime back during campaigning, also Aam Aadmi Party workers were attacked in Kanakpura, allegedly by people or workers belonging to DK Shivkumar. This was alleged by the Aam Aadmi Party. The windshield of one of their cars was also damaged after stones were pelted. Another incident has taken place in Kanakpura, where a BSP worker was attacked. He was attacked allegedly by DK Shivkumar's supporters. Aam Aadmi Party workers are now staging a protest against the Gundagiri. In fact, the assault took place right in front of a poll booth. The question is, you have heavy police presence over there. Why didn't the police stop this BSP worker getting assaulted is another big question. The Aam Aadmi Party workers came to his support and rescue. They are now staging a protest over there, demanding severe action to be taken against DK Shivkumar's workers who did this. Now, why is it necessary to vote? In fact, my colleague Nabila went across Bengaluru, and this is what she finds out.
Right now standing at Goodwill School here at Coles Park, and people coming in, flocking in to come and make sure they cast their vote. Let's try and talk to some young voters. Hi, sorry to disturb you guys, but would you like to say something? Why have you come out early in the morning to cast your vote? And what would you give a message out there to all the others who are sitting at home and not voting? Probably.
No, I vote every year. So, I mean, every time there's elections once in 5 years, it's good to vote.
Why is it good to vote?
You have to, give your opinion and, you need to show it somehow.
All right.
Change is good.
Change is good, but why would you vote?
I would definitely like to select a leader that I would want to lead me. So it's always better to give my vote.
Nice. What about
voting it.
You're not voting?
No.
You're not voting?
She's underage.
Oh, you're underage. All right. So look at the involvement and political awareness among the youth. They're not yet she's not yet 18, right? She's not yet 18, but she's still accompanying her friend sister. Ma'am, would you tell us why would you urge people to come out and vote, and what makes you come
Privilege
here?
and you earn it, so you deserve to be there very much to make your presence felt.
All right.
So.
Sir?
No, I definitely encourage everyone to vote, and this time for sure I'm here to try and make a change, and it starts with my one vote. Thank you.
All right.
I think you get the government you deserve, so you better step up and vote if you want the right government.
All right, thank you so much. There you go. You heard multiple reasons as to why you should come and vote, and a lot of people here bearing the heat, standing in the queue, making sure that they cast their vote. So you go out there and vote as well. With camera person Balaji, this is Nabila for News 9.
While many voters approached a polling booth standing in long queues to cast their valuable vote, there were some booths that were completely empty. My colleague Harish shows us one such.
Well, looks like the afternoon heat has had its effect on the polling percentage in Bangalore. We have gone to several polling stations under this hot sun, and most of the places the crowd has decreased, the voting has decreased in the past 1 hour or so after the heat has increased. This is one of the polling stations here in Hoskerali. And as you can see, hardly any crowd at all, any queue at all. You see 1 or 2 people walking in now and then to cast their vote, but not really a big queue. And most of these polling stations that we visited, specifically in Bangalore South Lok Sabha constituency, has recorded a polling percentage of roughly around 35 to 40% now. Only in a few cases has it gone above 40%. Roughly it's hovering around 35-40% of polling, around 2-30, and the polling percentage has decreased now in the afternoon, but this is almost a usual case in every election. We see around afternoon the crowd or the polling decreases a bit. Again, in the last 1 hour or so, it increases again. Remember, this time this election will go on till 6 o'clock in the evening, so perhaps later on in the day around 4:30, between 4:30 to 6, we can expect a better turnout, which will take the percentage to that much higher. Remember, last time around Bangalore South had one of the lowest turnout. It had just over 44%. Hopefully this time around the signs are obvious that it might be over 44%. It will better the last time mark, perhaps if not reach 70, but at least it will better the last time mark, and it will end up with a better polling percentage. With camera person Sushil, Harish Upadhyaya, News 9.
Well, my colleague Vivek Vinayak caught up with Puneet Rajkumar, and this is what he had to tell him.
One of the most influential families in Sadashiv Nagar has to be the Rajkumar family, and I have with me Puneet Rajkumar, who just cast his vote. Let's ask Mr. Puneet. Puneet, you are one of the well-known faces in this area, and how do you persuade your friends and family to actually exercise their birthright and their democratic right?
As being a responsible citizen, I've advertised for the voting committee, then been requesting through all the media wherever I've been asked to tell. So I think it's important to vote. And it is necessary to vote.
Okay. How is the situation like now? The things kind of change when your own family members are contesting the election this time. So do you face a lot of questions from other people as to whether you're being biased or whether you're actually,
No, actually,
selling it?
I've been clear from the day one that, of course, my sister-in-law's got into politics, and it's her will and wish. It's my brother's family's will and wish, and I definitely wish her all the best. And I've never campaigned, so I've not gone to it.
Okay. Okay. You are known as the power star of Sandalwood. Give a powerful message to all the Bangaloreans and Indians out there that why they should exercise this important right of theirs.
No, if I've been titled the power star, it's the power what is given to me is by the public. So I've told them again, and I've been telling them repeatedly, please vote. Yeah.
Thank you, Puneet, for that message. That was Puneet Rajkumar getting candid with us on News 9 and telling us that We have the power to vote, and we should exercise the democratic right. With camera person Guru Charan Singh, this is Vivek Vinayak for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, Palace Gottahalli witnessed this unusual occurrence of one photograph being repeated 3 times and 2 other photographs being repeated twice. This occurrence robbed Miss Sushila of her franchise.
Well, this is the Nammura Hiriya Prathamika Patashale. This is in Aramane Nagar, and here they point out, this is in Rajmahal Guttalli, how certain persons' photographs have been repeated thrice. For example, you can see this photograph has been repeated 3 times. Once here, and once here. And you can see it is not, of course it is, there are certain photographs which have been repeated twice. For example, there's one photograph here which is repeated again here. So on the same page, one person repeated 3 times, and here again there's a double entry. Here you see this is yet another double entry. The one photograph repeated here and one photograph repeated here. So on one single sheet of paper, one photograph repeated 3 times, one photograph repeated twice. So on this list of additional list, there are so many entries. Now let's really speak to the man who's really informed us about it. Well, in this list, the names that you see are repeated. What have you done about it? ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
ಸರ್, ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವರು ಸುಶೀಲಾ ಅಂತ, ಇವರು ವೋಟರ್, ಇವರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುಶೀಲಾ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವರಾಜನ್ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರು ಇದು ಫೋಟೋ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Okay, so what has happened is, in place of Sushila, this is Sushila's card, in place of her photograph, the photograph is of a certain Devraj. Now Sushila is here with us. Sushila ಅವರೇ, ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಬಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮತ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮತ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೀವೇ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಗೂ ಇದು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Okay, see, so she has gone through trauma at this place with a valid voter ID card. She comes here to cast her vote, and she has spent a great deal of time because they have not allowed her to vote. What really is the problem? We have another person who is trying to help Miss Sushila out.
Actually, ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದು ವೋಟರ್ ಐಡಿ ಎಪಿಕ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವೋಟರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ವೋಟರ್ ಐಡಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ, ಯಾರು ಸುಶೀಲಾಗೆ, ಯಾರೋ ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅಂತ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ರಿಟರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾರು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಅನಿಲ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಯಾರೋ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಆಟಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ವೋಟರ್ ಹಕ್ಕು ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು. ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ ಐ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಶ್ವರ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ವಾರ್ಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 64 ಆರ್ ಐ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫೋನ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
So this is the problem here at the Aramane Nagar. This is Palace Guttalli, and this is the problem here. A voter having to face this kind of a trauma, and you can see this list. How many voters are having to suffer? With camera person Raghu, this is Bansi for News9.